Today we're just going to do a quick video rundown of triple taps. There's quite a bit written on the site about them, but I've never actually visually explained it here in the form of video or anything like that. So that's all we're going to do. These are quick short-term patterns that happen. They can mean quick trades, just sort of getting in, getting out, or serious continuation patterns as well. So you find them at the base of usually spikes. You see them more often. Okay, the angle of them is going to be sharper after they happen after a spike than it will after more sluggish kind of price action. But we had another one happen today and just got me kind of thinking about this, so I thought I'd get in here. So basically what we have down at the bottom here, this is a standard one, what they look like. So we've got a 3-minute chart here. You can find them on 5-minute charts and even all the way higher. So we had a tatted stop level from 70 going down into 70, going up into 75. So what we did, we basically ran right into 70 and basically took these out. There's option level around here too, so you want a little more drag on it. But you get 1, 2, 3 taps to the downside before any kind of reversal, and what you're really looking for is this guy breaking right here. But there are a lot of times where I'll say that I'll basically get in on the third thrust and seek to fade it to the upside. Sometimes you do see these happening 4 times, and these are really nothing new, and to say that anything is new with price action is kind of ridiculous because everything is on the chart all the time. It's been there for years. So but in one way or the other, it's just sort of a quick means of entry, and you're basically looking for the third thrust. After 3 thrusts, it's usually going to call it quits. Okay, in rare circumstances you get 4 taps if it's reaching for another level, and again, these order flows, you really don't even need them, and they're not as necessary. They're helpful as a guide, and just in terms of knowing where things are, of course, but as far as the pattern itself is concerned, it's not essential by any means. So and again, you see these happen very often, okay, and where they usually happen again is after the end of a thrust like this. You'll get one that's sort of acting in a sharp angle like the one that we see here. In the middle of a trend, if we're on the first leg here, we're not in this scenario, but if we're on the first leg here, you can also use these in terms of continuation. Okay, so what we'll do is you'll just basically monitor that second point. If it breaks, you're looking more to the downside. So you can also use a Fibonacci retracement to sort of gauge where you're at. There's a couple levels that I look at as far as that's concerned. On short-term basis, you just basically measure this retracement going up. Okay, and you're looking for 618, 764. This number 2 point usually holds or squeezes within that area. So as far as continuation goes, you can use these as well. Okay, and you oftentimes see these bases break. One way or the other, though, even if you're in the middle of a trend, okay, and you're after the first leg, once you see this, it's basically usually time to call it quits. Price enters some kind of consolidated range where it pulls up to usually a 38% retracement of this initial thrust before it continues going back down lower. Or if you're already on the third leg of a trend, or you're towards exhaustion in general, these can actually be used as a catalyst for just complete trend reversal. Okay, and again, watch out for this number 2 point here. That's really the one that's the most sensitive in terms of continuation versus follow through. So that's about it. They are literally all over your charts. You'll find them just usually, again, on smaller time frames is when I'm using these the most. You can see our other bottom over here. You had 1, 2, 3 thrusts. Same thing to the downside, to the upside. Likewise, you'll find them quite often. So that's about it. Just quick update on that. And thanks, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.